And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with the Game Boy Geek.
Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Hey, today we're going to be at the auction house having a frenzied auction, and we're trying to be getting collections from all different countries. We're also going to be trying to get maybe different sets of comic books or teddy bears or sports cars, things like that. And we're going to do it in a real-time, sort of real-life simulation of auctions, Going, Gone from Stronghold Games. From 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, takes about 20 minutes to play, really. And it is a very unique auction game like I've never seen before. It's very interesting. Let's check it out, and I'll show you what I finally think. Going, Gone is 7 rounds long, and what you're trying to do is take the 25 bucks of the cubes that were given to you of your color, and you're going to be bidding in these different cups for different items. Notice that these 3 cups all have 1 item to bid for, and the 2 end cups actually have 2 things that you're bidding for. So what are you trying to acquire? Well, you're trying to acquire sets, and a set is a like item or a like country. In this case, this would be a set of 3 comics. So since they're all comics, the same comics, these would be a set of 3, and in this case, it's comics. In this case, I have a set of 4 cards, and all 4 are from the same country of Japan. So one set could be used for a country, another set could be used for items. And here we have, teddy bears, comics, a car, and baseball cards, but the items don't matter because in this case we're paying attention to the country. Now when you get a set, the cards can either be used as a set for a country or a set for what the actual item is, but one card cannot be used in both types of sets. So in this case, this card is being used in the Japan set. This very exact card could not also be used in a set with other comic books. So we said it's 7 rounds long. How does a round work? Well, an auctioneer, one of the people playing, will take this auction paddle, and they will begin and get ready to start a countdown. And the way this works is they're going to count down from 10 down to 1 and then say gone. And when they say gone, they're going to put the paddle over here so nobody else can put it in. Now the key is that when they count, they can say it as fast or as slow as possible, but they have to stay consistent. So let's take a few examples, show you a few examples of what this might look like. Here's what it would look like with a slow count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's what it would look like with a fast count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's what it would look like with a super fast count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Dude.
After that round is over, the auction's over, we look at each cup and we see who won. The one who has the most bucks in there wins. In this case, the green player would win this card. Now, the people that did not win get their cubes back, their bucks back. So red and yellow would get these back. These 3 green got spent, and they would go into the box out of the game for good. Now, this cup has a tie. Black and red has tied. Now, the way it works is if you're the auctioneer, you win the tie. If not, the person closest to you in a clockwise motion wins the tie, and that's done just like that. And for the 2 cups that have 2 cards here, the same thing happens. So blue would have won this one. His bucks would go in the box. The rest of the people would get their bucks back, and he would win both of these cards. Now here's the back of the auction paddle. This has sort of a size of collection points scheme here. So at the end of each round, you have the option to sell back any of your sets of collections back for money. So let's say, like before, we had those 3 comic books. We could sell those 3 comic books and get 12 bucks. Essentially, we'd get 12 of our color cubes from the box back into our hands. This is useful if you have 2 different types of sets that you've been collecting. You cash one in to get more dollars to try to really get big on one set towards the end of the game. Once the 7th round's over, you count out all the different sets that you might have. You might have 3 of one thing and maybe 2 of another. Or you might just have 7 of one big set. And you get that many points, however many all your sets count up to, plus the amount of bucks that you still have in your hand, and the one with the most bucks at the end wins. All right, well there's Going, Gone. I guess you could classify this as a party game. And if I classify it that, I could easily say this is probably one of my favorite party games. It is a blast to play. I like it with the more people, the better. It plays okay with the smaller amounts, but really it shines with 4, 5, and 6. The more people, the better. It's just fun watching all the hands go all over the crate. You play this game anywhere and you're gonna be laughing. Everyone's gonna be laughing. You bring this into a public setting, like a coffee shop, and you're gonna be getting a lot of buzz and people coming over and checking it out and say, what is all this fun going on over here? And it was interesting, I was talking to Scott Nicholson at the BGG Con about this game, and I told him how much I liked it. He said something very interesting to me where he says, I wanted to change so that when you played this game, it made emotions as opposed to real strategy or thinking decisions. And I think he really nailed it on the head with that, because when you watch people play this game, you see the different emotions where they're like, oh, you got what I wanted, or ah ha ha, or all these different emotions that come out when people play this game. So it's just a ball of fun. It's quick, it's easy, you can teach it in 2 minutes, kids can play, watching the cubes go all over the place, watching people count really fast and everyone's just rushing and trying to get it. It's just a lot of fun. Overall, so I mean, party game, it's a no-brainer. It's a great party game. I'll have this in my collection probably forever. It really does take auctions in gaming to a different, just a totally different paradigm shift as to how auctions are usually played. So I love that it's innovative. I love that it's easy to play. The barrier entry is really low. And it's always going to be a lot of fun. And there is a decent amount of, it's light, but you have that strategy of which sets am I going to go to? Should I really try to spend extra bucks to go with the cup that has the two collections on there? When do I sell collections? Do I want to sell collections? So there's some decisions to be made. It's not just we're throwing cubes and the game's over. You have to put some thought into it. Granted, it's light, but there is some thought there. You mix that amount of thought with the amount of fun, with the amount of innovation. You've got a winner on your hands. Going, gone. Hey, one more thing before you go. If you're about to drop a comment on this YouTube page for this video and you're expecting interaction or a personal response from me, I recommend the place to do that is at my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/thegameboygeek, because I don't get notified when YouTube videos get comments on the Dice Tower Network because I don't own the channel. So if you want to interact with me directly, I'll see you at my Facebook page.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.